video. I'm gonna do a few videos within the week, and that's gonna be my new schedule. I will be doing videos that will basically that you guys tell me what you guys want to see. No, I'm noticing that there's a trend going that people want to see funny videos, and what's more fun than, well, this game. I'll show you why. Before I go any further, like, subscribe, comment down below. Thank you very much. And without further ado, let's play it. We're playing Immortals Fenyx Rising. I did the same video, but we're not, the thing is, this one, I'm gonna do, periodically, so I can get further and further. So there's gonna be probably a point where I'm gonna be messing up a whole bunch. Apparently you guys love that, so, we'll see. Anyway, let's go.
New game. Start.
Yes, I want to start a new game. Let's go story.
You enjoy good story and aren't really looking for a challenge. This is meant for you. Easy. New story.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, and
You
let's do that.
Good story and aren't really looking.
Yeah, I'm not looking for any challenges. I just want to go through the story and show you what the coolest parts of this whole game. Mind you, just so you know, guys, the game itself is long, so I'll be putting this game through chunks, like big chunks. So bear with me. If you guys want games that I've done in the past, please drop them in the comments, and I'll do them for you. Okay, guys? This is for you, guys. This is for you. Let's do it.
Artemis, with her deadly aim, set to pierce even the heart of a hummingbird. Painted pigs, all of them. I see you there. Come closer.
Nah, I'm good here.
Someone help! Someone!
None of this is your fault. You're the victim. All the mortals, made in the born workshop of fools, jagged reflections from a broken mirror. Behold your god! This one killed 6 innocent children to satisfy her rage. They squabble, burn with jealousy, cheat, fight and murder. They're cruel, vindictive and selfish. And, like the heel of Achilles, these weaknesses will be their undoing. I have no such flaws. The rest have fallen. Only one stands between me and the rehabilitation of Olympus. Only the foulest, most arrogant, narrow-minded coxer son of Kronos who trapped me beneath the earth. The one and only Zeus!
How I've missed you, Prometheus, my favorite cousin.
You chained me to this rock and fed my liver to an eagle.
Out of love.
Aha. You need my help. Typhon is free.
You once fought beside his allies, the Titans. Convince him to stand down.
It's not that simple. He is even blocking my ability to glimpse the future. I cannot see past him. Go on. Blast me.
I can't. He took my lightning. He took everything. Even the other gods are missing.
Look to the mortals.
That's done. Those evil, imbecilic, tasteless parasites were all turned to stone.
One of those evil parasites is about to save your royal ass.
My ass is safely lodged in the Aegean stables, and mortals will never be anything but a mistake.
Care to make a wager? If I'm right, my sin of stealing fire and ensuring their survival becomes a blessing.
You find your punishment unjust?
It's a little... extreme. Do we have a deal?
If you win, I'll end your punishment and set you free. But if I win, you help me stop Typhon, whatever it takes.
Very well. Let the tale of Phoenix be my redemption!
Oh no, not one of your stories. How long is this going to...
Thank you for finally shutting him up. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most selfish gods, if you've ever seen mythologies, holy crap.
Their victory ambushed by an unexpected storm. The sea tossed and turned. Waves churned to a froth. The line between sky and sea all but vanished. The mountainous peaks of the waves descended into valleys nearly as deep as Tartarus.
You're really painting a picture here.
It's an art. Point is, the ship didn't stand a chance.
And it didn't help the fact that every time it swayed and back and forth, you turn greener and greener, just like the Aegean seas. Whew. Hell, I'm not a sailor and I'm turning green already. Maybe that's why I'm turning green. I mean, seriously, I'm so turning green.
The lowest ranked among them, a shield bearer who dreamt of battle, but had seen nary a skirmish.
Don't tell me.
See? Turning green. Eesh. Anyway, let's go with...
Hair like... a waterfall on the cliffs of Santorini. The color of Poseidon's vomit. Burnt out. Poof. The color of cold lips.
I love that hair. So yes.
Voice 1. Press cross to select. Press square to test. Voice 2. Press cross to select. Press square to test.
There, I see her clear as day.
The lowest ranked among them, a shield bearer who dreamt of battle, but had seen nary a skirmish. A teller of tales, not a doer of deeds. Phoenix.
What a name! Phoenix! Sounds like the sound a dumb bird makes when it lights itself on fire, which would be ridiculous. Although, I should write that down.
Washed up on an unknown shore, Phoenix awoke.
Look, a ghost! Captain! Can anyone hear me?
Looks like the only way off this beach is up that cliff.
Yes, folks, there's an actual meter. If you guys are thinking Breath of the Wild, that was my first thought too.
Phoenix saw her captain and fellow soldiers in the distance. Through a trick of the light, she could almost see them waving and calling to her.
Phoenix! Again! You may not be your brother Ligiron, but I will make something of you yet.
Hold my shield. Try not to drop it this time.
I didn't see you there.
Don't let them get to you. They're just jealous. It's not often someone has a brother like yours.
Locogos! Locogos! Can you hear me? You've gone cold. What magic is this? Ligiron, where are you, brother?
Unarmed and lost, Phoenix was vulnerable.
I have to be calm. I have to follow my training. My brother's sword! No! Lagiron! Brother! You've always been my hero, my North Star. I will bring you back. I swear it.
Phoenix had never been allowed to hold the hallowed sword. A gift from Achilles for bravery in battle. It balanced perfectly in her palm, as if forged for it.
Achilles' sword? Brother must have been good in battle.
Is something wrong with your voice?
I never got a sword. Just saying.
Phoenix looked up. She was not alone.
By the gods! Stay back!
She readied her sword for her first real fight. Phoenix felt her training come into focus.
I should be able to survey the land from up there.
One thing I love about this
statue of Hermes I've ever seen. I wonder who built it.
Besieged by challenge, totally alone, this young hero was determined to save her fellow soldiers and brother.
Boring! Can we skip this part?
No, this is important for the sense of atmosphere.
one thing I love about this, there's a lot of commentary on both sides. It's like what they're. It's like, have you guys ever seen? The best explanation I can give is.
It's an honor to finally meet you in person. Just don't tell anyone I'm speaking to you. I got in enough trouble for memorizing stories instead of tilling the soil back at home. And then the other soldiers, well, they really don't appreciate a good story.
The reason I felt like it's funny because like the comedy stylings of them having comments in the middle of a story like this makes me think of Lion King, the one with Timon and Pumbaa having a commentary. Lion King 1.5, I think it was called.
It smells like honey and
got into the Ambrosia too? Prometheus!
You worried, Zeus, about losing this bet?
Please, she can't use it anyway.
Yet.
It's like, she can't use it yet.
Clear.
So far, all you have shown me is a mortal soldier who has fought one real battle, and Typhon grows stronger by the hour. Don't toy with me, Prometheus.
I swear to you that soldier shall be our salvation. For if she fails and Typhon defeats us, Zeus, king of gods, the world will fall to chaos.
A temple of Apollo! If it has an oracle or a seer, they could help me undo this curse. A griffin? But they aren't real!
Let me go! Help!
Hey! I'll save you! I'm coming! I need to find a way to reach that rift.
Ooh. Magical.
How to get down? The pond!
You do realize, even at that height, it would have killed you because the impact itself would have made that soft water virtually in the impact of hitting concrete.
Of the heavy responsibility.
Yeah, physics how.
Your blade? Oh, Achilles.
I meant to ask, why exactly would you expect to receive a sword from Achilles?
Oh, as an offering, just a routine offering from someone who gazed into your eyes and told you you were special. That's all. I left a rose on his breastplate. Got something in my eye. Keep going.
Who's done this to you?
So you were gods, you could have given him something.
Party and get to the action part.
Fine.
Now that's more like it.
The adamantine shed by Typhon's minions, metal of the gods, threw itself to Phoenix, as if wanting to be forged into something greater.
I'll have to swim to the other shore.
Before you go, ask guys what ambrosia is. It's supposed to be some kind of miracle food. Think if you guys are into the Dragon Ball Z series.
Sprung forth defiantly, bursting with life.
A lot of poetry for something they're just going to stick in their mouth.
Isn't that what the best poetry is about?
Fair point. Anyway, like I was saying, ambrosia is basically, if you guys were thinking Dragon Ball Z, the best explanation to that is senzu beans. It cures any ailment and all that, and basically gives you added vitality. So literally, that's all ambrosia is. It's a miracle food, basically.
Hello?
You eat it and you get healthier.
You hear me in there? I'm coming! I found your axe!
Phoenix approached the axe, feeling it call to her.
Looks like the axe of Atalanta. Must be a copy. Although...
But before Phoenix could claim it, the axe was pulled into the pit by a terrible force.
Who knocks upon my door?
No one?
You think that old trick will work on me? Come into my parlor, said the Cyclops to the sailor.
Okay, I'll explain as she's falling, and there's a kind of a joke there. I'll explain that joke later.
Well, that's the end of Phoenix. Perfectly passable storytelling. I won't lie, there were moments that dragged, but you really got me with that ending. Now, let's settle.
See how much of an egomaniac he is? Everything is Zeus, 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 Zeus.
Not by a
Primaniac, Prometheus, Peter, Prometheus, all that junk, right? It's... What do you expect from a god? They have a very warped sense of humor. The fact that she survived that impact.
What is this place?
Indeed. What was this strange place?
It's Tartarus.
Just exactly where had Phoenix landed?
Tartarus! The nasty abyss where I imprisoned Typhon. He must have opened rifts into the vaults of the underworld when he escaped. You know it, I know it. Say it!
Phoenix wasn't, sure.
I hate you!
But aren't you intrigued?
No. Keep going.
Keep going. It's like I'm not even paying attention, but I'm listening. No, big story about this game. Sorry, the reference to the Cyclops. It's a story from Odysseus, the Odyssey, where Odysseus basically caught a Cyclops out trying to eat his men, and basically he stabbed the Cyclops in the eye. Hold on one second, guys.
Very foolish. Let's see if you can meet my challenge, or if you will fall like all the others.
Who are you? Hello?
Anyway, so basically he stabbed the Cyclops in the eye, right? And as the Cyclops is basically saying, "Who did this to me? Who dares do this to me?" The Cyclops wails. Odysseus, being a clever man, mind you, he's like the most clever of all. Basically shouted, says, "Nobody did this to you." And that was the running gag where he went to his brother in Cyclops, and they asked, "Who did this to you? Who did this to you, brother?" And the Cyclops goes, Nobody did this to me." And again, it's the running gag. That is why Typhon says, I'm not going to fall for that. I've heard this joke before. It's like I've heard this joke before. It's like somebody saying, "Hey, look over there," and nobody goes, "Where?" Because, you know, that particular line. That's pretty much where that line came from. So, little myth history, and you're going to get a lot of that in this game. I'm going to do some of that throughout the whole game.
Phoenix ran her hands over them, noticing that several pieces were missing, as if someone had ripped them apart.
They seem to be man-made. I wonder how they work. If they even work. Whoa! They actually work.
Sort of.
Sort of. The axe.
The The axe of Atalanta, deadliest of hunters, swiftest of heroes, fallen at the hands of Typhon.
Didn't I change her into a lion?
You turned a lot of people into a lot of things.
I need to stop drinking.
Yeah.
And now you
Hey, better, swing!
You're still standing? I sense something more in you.
I'll take that as a compliment, you oversized ego.
A bolt of my lightning!
Scattered, hidden by Typhon.
It's over! Phoenix is Helios Ash. No one can handle those bolts but me.
Oh, really?
A replica of Zeus's lightning bolt? No way!
Power surged through Phoenix. It was too much for her to bear.
What's happening to me?
Bye-bye, mortal.
And then, just like that, it stopped.
No!
The wings grounded the lightning. They were designed to withstand storms.
That shouldn't be possible.
And yet, this is just the beginning.
That, my friend, is a hero. A hero.
Having plunged into the abyss of Tartarus and living to tell the tale, Phoenix emerged victorious.
For now?
That stranger I was chasing. Where did he go?
With the wings, she would be able to flit across the ancient bridge and find out.
I wouldn't just strap on discarded junk. Who knows where those have been?
Many a night, Phoenix had told tales of a genius, an inventor named Daedalus, and his extraordinary wings. Perhaps someone copied their design, Phoenix mused.
So junk. Ooh, maybe it's cursed.
So yeah, I get a speed boost using these things. I love how these things work. Not only are they good jump boosters, but they're a speed booster too. Watch this, folks. Oof. There's only a few ways to do that without dying. But it's fine.
I'm coming to help! Hold on! If only Lagiron was here. He's the famous hero, not me. What am I going to do? Put the fiends of Tartaros to sleep with storytelling?
Makes you wonder, doesn't it, folks? And they're airborne, folks. They're airborne.
A strange coin, bearing Charon's mark.
Typhon stole those too? Charon was saving up for a bridge.
Or, you know, you being a god and you know, help him out, you know, snap your fingers. Unless he doesn't. Save me for a bridge. Wouldn't that kind of defeat his purpose? Since he's known as the, you know, the ferryman of the River Styx. By the way, folks, if you guys don't know why a boar would be part on this excursion, it's one of Hercules' trials. It was one of those evil monster boars that was impregnable to just about anything. So Hercules, long story short, killed it. I'm not gonna go into the real details. I barely remember them anyway. I'll look more into these myths again if you guys want to hear some of these myths. I wouldn't mind telling you guys. That'd be awesome. If you guys want to hear some of them, put them down below, those requests. What do you guys want to hear and what kind of games you want to see? Again, guys, you gotta see. You gotta tell me what you guys want to see. I'm only doing these videos because I feel like they're entertaining, and maybe some people might agree with me, but I just want to know it from you guys, from you. Yeah!
These bracers! I've seen them in drawings. They can't be.
Ah, but they were. Heracles, mightiest of mortals, slayer of beasts, defied Hera and accomplished the impossible wearing those bracers. And now, they belong to Phoenix.
Through dumb luck.
Stop! Over here! Fight someone who's armed instead!
It's like, whatever. It's like, so, armed instead.
After boldly besting the Gorgon that ambushed Heracles.
What are you doing there? That thing with your voice?
Heracles?
Yeah, that.
That is how it's supposed to be pronounced.
Seems like a lot of work, but it's your funeral.
Except I can't die.
Don't remind me.
There's a reason why they're making that reference again. A lot of these references are based in the myths. Heracles. A lot of people call him Hercules, mostly because that's how the Western interpretation has deemed it. But it's Heracles because he was named after Hera, the Queen of Gods, because dear old daddy Zeus couldn't keep it in his toga. Yeah, typical story, right, folks? So, long story short, Heracles spent his entire life battling monsters, basically to redeem himself in the eyes of the gods. Because there were certain situations where Heracles, basically was hated by Hera, and to appease her, because everybody, suspected Zeus.
Lift the mountain.
If only those bracers could move this one.
Hades alive! You two, get a room!
So like I said, so Hercules, yes, I'm gonna say it the way I say it, it's fine. It's virtually the same thing. Some people say it's different, but no. So Hercules, he basically was hated by his mother, kind of, not really mother, stepmother, I guess you could say, kind of, basically he hated, Hera hated Hercules because, she was a living embodiment of Zeus's infidelity, which is funny because a lot of the monsters that you know of are also living in interpretations of his infidelity, but yeah.
So let me get this straight. Instead of heating up the temple of Apollo to speak with the Oracle, Phoenix is hightailing it after this stranger?
Phoenix, truly a good person, sought to help the mysterious stranger. But she never lost sight of the fact that she was getting ever closer to the Temple of Apollo, and the solution to the terrible curse inflicted upon her brother and fellow soldiers.
Oh yes. Remind me to erase my own faults with narration. Zeus, truly a good person, murdered his first wife by getting her to turn into a fly and then ate her.
Wait, that's what happened to Metis? I thought she was visiting her sister in Babylon.
Oops.
Yeah, that story itself is bad. Yeah. That shtick of, mind you, again, there's a lot of emphasis on how the gods treated one another, and murder was definitely one of them. Yeah. No one ever said that the gods were virtuous. People assume that they were, but they weren't. They never were, unfortunately. Some were more virtuous than others. But that does not mean that they were 100% good guys. Okay, so. Not what I meant to do. Great. And mind you, a lot of this is puzzle. There are a lot of puzzles in this game. So you guys want me to rack my head on irritating puzzles? Enjoy. There we go. See? You just gotta know how. The right technique.
Odysseus.
Wielding power requires more than deft footwork, little one. Let's see if you have control.
Who are you? Show yourself!
Mind you, that was a stationary target. It gets harder after that.
Two of the targets seemed easy enough to hit, but the third would require the focus of a master archer.
Forget it! Kids today play seashells, they skip rocks, stare at the wall. You know, they're hyperactive.
This from the god who thinks a week constitutes a long-term relationship.
Damn.
Keep that steady hand, little one, and you might just survive.
I'm sorry, but that one was just... That was actually pretty... Ouch. That last line. It's like this coming from a guy that thinks 1 week is a long-term relationship. I'm like, damn, bro. Makes me think it's Charlie Sheen. Damn. When you think Charlie Sheen from Two and a Half Men, you think, you know, the libido of Zeus. Literally, that's my thought every time. There we go. Hey, I see somebody is checking me out. Thank you very much. Thank you for becoming online. Tell me what you guys want to see or hear. You want to hear any good legends? I'm all, as far as the Greek legends mostly. I can tell you. What's your favorite hero? Anything you want to hear or anything you want to see on this channel, go ahead and tell me, and I'll try my all-time best to do as best as I can to get there. Okay, guys? Hey, I'm only human for the most part. I may look like a hut right now, but you know, I'm mostly human. I think. There are times I wonder.
Armed with the agility of Achilles, the speed of Atalanta, the wits of Odysseus, and the strength of Heracles, Phoenix was ready to face whatever the future had in store.
That's it? That's all she has going for her? Pfft, good luck.
Judgmental, isn't he?
I'm nearly at the Oracle.
The desire to save her comrades and brother hardened Phoenix's resolve.
Ah, too easy.
If it was so easy, pal, why don't you do it? Seriously. That's why I hate about gods, man. They think everything's too damn easy. You try to do things from our point of view, you know? Excuse me. Oh, pardon me.
Phoenix saw the minions of Typhon had cornered the stranger, leaving no escape. This would be his greatest battle yet.
Oh, I hope the stranger dies.
Really? You want your son to die? Oh, great.
It's over. You can come out.
No thanks. I'm good.
There's nothing to worry about. If I had wanted to hurt you, I could just as easily come and stab you back there.
True that. So, I'm going to go.
Phoenix.
Unique name. Appreciate the assistance, Phoenix. Nice bracelets.
Thanks. I'm on my way to the Temple of Apollo to see the Oracle.
Me too. Ha! It's right over there.
Oh, great. I can use all the help I can get. We should go to... Hey!
Which way did he go? Which way did he go? Look to your arm.
My bracers! That rotten little thief! I saved you!
I know how you feel, kid. You do everything you can for them, and then they betray you. What's up with that? Who designed that entrance? A circus performer? A magician?
I don't know. Aren't mortals wonderful?
Yeah, right? Right? Oh, guys, this is gonna be a fun reference. I'll explain in a second.
The mysteries I have to offer are as infinite as the grains of sand scattered across the floor. What is your question?
Oh, wise Oracle. How do I reverse the curse and turn everyone back from stone?
Wow. That's a real question. I don't know. It's a mystery.
Well, then, how do I get my stolen bracers back?
Ah. Another mystery.
Yes. That's why I came to you. The Oracle.
Oh, yes. Well, circling that, I'm just a priest. The Oracle here turned to stone. But the smoke here is something else. Do you think sand is called sand because it's between the sea and the land?
Have you seen a little guy with golden hair? No? I'm going to go. What's so funny?
You said to go twice, but you still haven't left.
My brother was turned to stone and I can't save him. The one person I tried to help robbed me, and all you can do is laugh.
Whoa! Those are all true. Are you an oracle? Oh, on your way out, can you pick me up something? I'm starving!
Father of your line is not father of your kin. A mountain Crowned with flowing locks is how you win. The monster shambles, hungry for immortal flaws. The true hero owns them all, stolen from the beast's jaws. With the winged herald's aid, go on the attack, and sooner than later, change them all back. A pearl in rough seas, forge fires lit, a wise shard convinced, a feather's weight of wit. Eldest of Thetis, father overthrown, hero on high, it's time for you to come home.
Whoa. Now that was a prophecy.
What was? Isn't it weird? A prophecy ends with I see, but in this case I don't?
Stop! Please!
You can have these bracelets back. You're going to need them when you're going. Come with me.
No!
Look, I'm sorry about stealing from you. It's just something I do. It's kind of a problem. So, we good?
Not even remotely.
I needed an offering for the Oracle. I thought you were a nobody, and I didn't like your face. But that's all behind us now. We have to go.
They didn't like my...
I love how in this one they give him the mean girl attitude. Just the mean girl attitude. It's just like, wow.
Where are those wings?
These?
Now who's the thief? Don't look so smug. They won't fly yet anyway. You have to find the other piece.
What do you mean, fly?
Focus. After that, we need a jar stolen from Aeolus.
It's in there?
I'll go begin the preparations. Meet me at the top of the observatory with the jar.
I don't understand.
You're in grave danger. Help me, help you.
Okay, but about what you said earlier.
Quick little bastard, isn't he?
Okay, well, gotta figure out how to get past that barrier.
Okay, so the reference, mind you, you guys probably already picked it up before me even saying anything, and I'm going to say it anyway. The guy was high as a kite. Literally high as a kite. The reason I say that is because the place... Hey! I saw somebody else come online. Thank you very much for checking out my video. Anyway, so like I was saying, the guy that was the Oracle, he was high as a kite. And the place that was the stuff that was hey, another one. Thank you for checking out my video. The other reason why I find it funny is the place that they were in was full of weed. I guess like it's a very strong weed, and some of it is so strong that it would actually give you like hallucinations, and a lot of people back then assumed those hallucinations were oracle revelations and whatnot. So yeah, that was the whole case. So like I said, that's the biggest reference to that what you guys saw. Ooh, there we go. Anyway, thank you for checking out my video. I appreciate it, fellas, folks, ladies and gentlemen. And if you guys have any requests of what you want to see in on this channel, please drop it down below. I'll do my best to go there. Thank you very much. I sincerely appreciate it. Whoa, dear. Whoa.
farther than most. Don't worry. I will bring way to greatness.
Chippy guy, isn't he? There we go, and here. Geronimo! If you guys want to see what happens if I die, there it is. And the little circle I passed through is basically my save point. Yeah. And if I'm not careful, it keeps killing me. At least if I do it in the normal difficulty, which I'm not. This game is hard enough as it is, folks. Yeah, I think that was a reference to God of War. When Kratos goes to the treasure chest, he just smashes it like no problem. Well, you gotta realize Kratos is overly strong because he has gained the power of the God of War. So he is literally the strongest being, one of the strongest beings. Drop me down below if you guys want to ever see me play God of War. I do have that game. Give me a like, give me some again, just say, yes, I want to see it, you know? Thumbs up, something. Ooh. Oh. Yes, folks, I had to get rid of it over there. Ooh, it dropped down. Sorry, guys, I'm not 100%. Thank you for checking out my video, though.
Phoenix traveled through the underworld, her thoughts turned toward her mother and father. Were they safe in Argos? Had they too been transformed? Phoenix
Ford,
couldn't help
a
but...
huge monster appears. It's ginormous, but Phoenix just laughs.
To mama, mother.
No! So you want to dance, huh?
Perfect.
The adorable monster was ever so playful. Everything she had prayed for to take her mind off her worries. It was a gift from Olympus she would treasure forever, deep within her vulnerable, yet ever-expanding heart.
Fine, have it your way. Just don't make me vomit.
Phoenix faced the monster, ready. The monster attacked.
I'm nearly there, little one. We have so much to talk about.
I loved how that's said.
Whatever you are, you don't scare me.
I love how that said Myrkios the adorable. Funny. I felt like that was a bad joke on their part, but it was a good one.
Wait, when the thief said this was Aeolus's jar, I thought it would be a jar with the god of winds on it, not in it. This little thing can't contain the wind. That's impossible.
Nothing is the world of the gods. Believe it or not, in the world of the gods, if you could put something in something else or disguise it somehow, it's possible. Hell, you could even imbue stuff with stuff. Oh my gods! He went Super Saiyan! She, whatever.
As Phoenix continued her journey, she couldn't help but wonder if her story would one day be told amongst the stars.
Hermes always says, the stars tell stories, but I don't get it. It's like I can't read.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
Ouch. That's why I loved. That's why I love this game, folks. It's just those snide little comments. I mean, it's the.
Solve this to get to the missing wing piece.
You can't solve the stars. The stars solve you. At least that's what a seer named Miss Clea once told me. And I won't tell you what happened after that. But those stars were bright.
She stole your money.
She did, yes. But I turned her into a juniper berry. So, overall, not a bad night.
So I turned into a juniper berry. Between you and me, folks, these guys turn people into random shit. Yeah, this is the most annoying one because you have to find all of them, otherwise you can't get what you need. There we go. Now, let's see. Over and over there, okay. Now I gotta find the last one, which is, I think, at the very top of this thing. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Mind you, the last one is always the annoying one to find. Thank you guys for sticking with me. I appreciate it. Please don't be shy. Say something. Say hi. Phoenix bust brain. Okay, so I don't remember what I'm supposed to hear. Something about the torches. I mean, there is a point of entrance here, but I have to probably go up to the top. I'm not 100% on this, guys. Probably... Nope. All right. The drum roll, please, folks. Drum roll, please. Yeah, I had to get it, but I don't remember how. I think I'm getting the gist of it. All right. All right. I mean, I have it, but it's gonna be... Oof. There we go! I mean, it's not like what I did is entirely there. Here we go. This is the last one. I gotta remember to check those out. My map is always the key. And if you guys were probably laughing at me for that, go ahead. I was laughing myself.
The wall is crumbling. I wonder if there's a way to break through it.
There we go. Okay, now I gotta go over here and place it in the right place. By the way, I think there's gonna be a reference coming up. I'll explain if I remember what the reference is. More than likely, I will remember it because I've heard these particular lines before. the harp. Coins of Chiron.
Welcome to the Golden Isle, in remembrance of my greatest success and my greatest failure. May the gods accept my offering. May I see you again. Icarus. These are the great Daedalus' wings! He must have built everything here too! All these temples! I can't imagine losing a son like that. What it does to you. The wing piece recovered, and Aeolus' jar back from Tartarus. Now, to find that stranger at the top of the observatory.
Yeah, oh, and before you guys ask...
What? I didn't kill Icarus! Daedalus' faulty wings did that!
And where is Daedalus now? I see. Silence.
I'm sure Phoenix will find out, eventually.
Okay, so the reference there is there's the myth where Daedalus was a very famous creator. He created the labyrinth that stored the Minotaur. Again, one of Zeus's sons, obviously. Yeah, I know, right? Half man, half bull. I'm not all that surprised it was Zeus's son. Because he's nothing but bull. Anyway, just so you know, guys, Icarus was a son of Daedalus, again, this famous tinkerer. He basically made the wings to escape Crete. And as they flew, he basically told Icarus, do not ever, and I do repeat myself, do not ever fly close to Aeolus. Aeolus is the sun. And they did, and unfortunately he did, and long story short, Icarus fell and died. Long story short to that is that's where we get the myth of do not rise too far above your station, do not touch the sun. That reference is that.
Still prepping.
Well, anyway, guys, hold on. Sorry. I'm gonna do some gathering, and before you guys ask why I'm doing this, no particular reason, just because I feel like grabbing all the items on this place, because I'll probably never come back to it. Yeah, like I said, one of my favorite stories is the trials of Hercules. The one that I can always remember is the trial that he faced off with the Hydra, like 9-headed, sometimes 8-head, depending on who tells the story. It's a serpent. I don't remember exactly where. There was a specific location. I think it was somewhere near. I actually don't remember exactly. I would say Crete, but I doubt it. I really don't remember entirely, 100%. But anyway, so he went in there with. There were stories of his companion, or his best friend, or his. There was even stories about his nephew. Joining him in the hunt for the beast. So he so the story goes he goes into this swamp, and this giant 8-9-headed beast comes out and starts spewing poison all over the place. By the way, this is important because this poison has the power to basically it's the most lethal substance even to gods that ever lived, mind you, that and golden fawn blood. Anyway, so this thing went around poisoning, killing everything, and Hercules, what he did was, and mind you, they have a representation of this in the movie. In the movie, the Hercules, the Disney version, but the Disney version did not show the true version of how this beast was killed. I mean, initially, the beast was killed in the movie. The beast was killed by all kinds of falling rocks, which kind of made some sense, only in the aspect of it was suffocated. So basically, this beast had this one unique ability, which is supposedly the most annoying factor of a serpentine monster: regeneration. So basically, you cut off one head and like 2 or 3 heads come back in the same spot. So eventually, in the movie, that's what basically happened. You cut one head off, 2, 3 will come out more. And then, again, the aspect of it was just crazy, and it was just like he had to think fast because he knew he couldn't go any further, because if he did, he'd literally screw himself. So somehow he thought to himself, hey, you know, I got an idea. So he grabs the blade and he goes, so his companion goes, well, what are you doing? Or there was other stories that his companion was following his, Hercules' lead, and basically as he cut the heads off, he cauterized the wound, which is basically he burnt the nerve endings. He kept the nerve endings from regenerating, and that's what happens when you try to when you have no way of healing yourself. This is the cauterizing a wound would actually heal faster than a typical wound, and that's what Hercules did. No, he did not heal the wound. He healed the problem by cauterizing the wound of the Hydra, preventing the Hydra from regaining its heads, and eventually killing it, because again, no creature can live without its heads. So he basically killed off the Hydra using fire and cauterization, and by doing that, doing his trial. Mind you, he did these trials because, and like I was saying earlier, these trials were meant to say I'm sorry to the gods, because there was speculation on why he had to go through these trials. There's a reason. Hera basically made him go crazy, and in doing so, he went so mad that he killed his daughter and his daughters and his wife, and in doing so, he asked the gods for repentance, and in doing so, the gods say, you have to do these trials. Initially, there was only 10 trials, but some guy got really, really greedy, so he did that. He said, "Oh no, one more. No, one more." And yeah, that's how that went.
Not really good as new, but what is?
Something new?
You have the jar, right? Get ready to open it.
What is that?
You deceitful thief! You thought you could escape me?
You stole something from something?
I told you, it's a problem.
Tweed delivery boy. You do not deserve the crown you were given.
We'll take you down, Typhon! Just like before!
We? There is no we. Not anymore.
Phoenix! No! Open your wings!
I can't!
I have you now. You cannot hide forever!
Yeah! Go Team Gods!
Okay, we need to get to safety. Stat.
What was that monster?
Typhon.
Not the Typhon.
Yeah, the Typhon.
Oh, you have no idea. Gotta get to the Hall of the Gods, then we can talk. You ready to fly?
These were Daedalus's wings. The Daedalus, the great inventor.
So?
So they didn't work right and killed his son.
You'll be fine. Just don't fly too close to Helios. And also don't try to go to the bathroom during turbulence. You should make it to the mainland without crashing. Probably.
You literally robbed me, and now you're saving me. Why?
I didn't follow most of what the Oracle ran through. But if the prophecy is on the money, hero on high, you're the only one who can stop Typhon from remaking the world.
We don't even know if it's about me.
For someone trying to help everyone right and left, maybe you should accept help once in a while.
What are you talking about?
Fate's alive! How is the Winged Herald supposed to provide aid when you won't let me?
With the Winged Herald's aid? Wait, Winged Herald? No way! You are...
Hermes! I like telling half-truths, playing tricks, and taking long runs on the beach. Now, can we go, please? The other gods need our help.
Other gods? You mean all the stories are real?
Something's wrong with your face. It's doing that slack-jawed thing again. Fly to the Golden Isle. Meet me at the Hall of the Gods. I'll be waiting.
And with that, Hermes disappeared. Phoenix gazed across the narrow band of sea at the peaks and valleys of the Golden Isle ahead. The long path to her true destiny lay stretched out before her.
Wait! That was just the prologue? How does it take someone that long to begin a story? Odysseus made it home faster.
She's about to jump. Be quiet and listen.
Odysseus got home faster. Oh my god, that was I love that. That was my favorite line. I think that was my favorite line in any shape or form. Because, again, that was just us basically making the joke about how Odysseus took 10 years to get home. And that was the joke. Yeah, it went from, I think it was, can't remember, Crete? No, it was the Trojan War. And I think he was going back home to Ithaca. That's what it was called, Ithaca. So and mind you, the reason why it took so long is because the gods and other monsters tried getting in the way. They say the the story goes that the reason why it took so long is because Poseidon got angry. Yeah, go figure. And God getting angry at a mortal. That Poseidon said, seriously, you didn't, pay homage to me? I don't like this, so I'm not letting you go home. And throughout the whole trial of him trying to get home, his wife Penelope, she basically said, I am going to be faithful to you the entire time. One of my favorite stories. And she did. She was faithful for 10 years waiting for him. And there was a point where she couldn't wait any longer, so she made up a trial. And that was the reason how she waited that long, is there were men left and right to go through this trial. And the trial was, ladies and gentlemen, she basically asked the guy, the gentleman, the suitors, to she basically said, okay, so if you want to be my husband and gain my power as the ruler of Ithaca, you will have to go through the trials of Ithaca, which coincide in I think it was 3 trials. Well, generally there's 3 trials, but the most famous trial one was how they were supposed to do this. They signed there's axes that are basically the same looking like this axe right here that I have, but at the end of the axes they had this. And by the way, there's a reference to it in this game. I'll show it to you later, probably tonight. But there's axes that have these like looped handles. Like think the bubble wands that you played as a kid, and that was literally the best interpretation I can imagine. So basically they put these handled axes all over the place, and it was mostly through a straight line, because nobody could curve a damn arrow unless you're some kind of god or something. Anyway, so the point is she put I think it was the number really doesn't matter. It was a lot. It was definitely 100 or something in line, and people said, well, there's no way possible to do that. And she goes, well, my husband has to. They have to know how to handle a bow, and that's what she did. That's what they did. They basically spent 10 years trying to figure out who can do this impossible task. And she was very clever about it too. She gave them wine. She basically did everything she could to impede their ability to do so. And it did not fail every time. Like she flattered them. She always like, oh, you look like you're a great archer, and gave them a smidge of wine. They didn't even realize that they were being duped the entire time. Mind you, a lot of these suitors were enemies of Ithaca, and so there was possibilities that there was assassinations here and there that she carried out. So again, she basically did Odysseus a favor. Long story short, Odysseus. He went in doing the whole disguise routine. He comes in, I'll do it, young lady. And the lady goes, well, if you can, sir. Weirdly enough, she didn't even bother whining him. She didn't even expect him to do it well. He pulls out his trusted bow, which by the way, folks, don't underestimate, because those things are tough to bring back. It's like 100 pounds per drawback. I've actually had those things, and holy crap, it's really hard to get back them. Like, they have this really like I said, 100 pounds of pure force just to draw it back, let alone unleash. And like I said, these things were used by master archmen. These guys, the Robin Hood of any age. Anyway, so he shot the arrow through all, I'd say, 100 axe handles, and is like, "How did you do that, sir? I must know if I'm going to marry you." He goes, "Marry me." He takes off his, and this is my interpretation, mind you, off his thing, and he basically says, "Marry me. I thought we were already married." Happy, yah. And that was basically the basic story of how Odysseus tried to get home. I already told you how he stabbed the Cyclops' eye, so again, those are the stories I grew up with, and I loved every single one.
This is incredible.
The Hall of the Gods.
It's alright. Could do some updating. The color motif is a bit played out.
So, we're safe here.
Remember that thing I stole from Typhon? It was an itty-bitty piece of his eye, to hide this place from his terrifying gaze. You're welcome.
You said this is the Hall of the Gods. Well, where are the others?
Let me start from the beginning.
With his hand on Phoenix's shoulder, Hermes recounted the tale of Typhon, destroyer of gods. Typhon, born of Gaia, was a terrible, cruel beast who vowed to free the Titans and obliterate the gods. He challenged Zeus for the rule of the cosmos. Fortunately, Typhon was defeated.
Damn straight he was!
And imprisoned under a mountain, where he could do no more harm.
I got to get back into that kind of shape.
For thousands of years, Typhon festered, until Helios was eclipsed, and burning stars fell from the heavens. The stars burnt through Typhon's chains, and in an explosion of fire and smoke, Typhon burst from the mountain. The gods had wronged and tortured him.
Never again!
He vowed.
This world will be cleansed. The gods will pay!
And so, Typhon sought his revenge.
Destroy the veil that separates this hallowed land from the underworld. Let Tartarus walk among the gods. Trample, devour, and turn these life-false gods to dust. Come, Olympians! Brandish your weapons and face me! You have underestimated my power and whirled in your hubris. Bow to my unseatable perfection!
Some gods fled in fear. Others stayed to fight. Many were captured. Typhon split them apart, cleaving their essences from them, and transforming them irrevocably. In a final, desperate attempt to save their lands, the gods called on the heroes of old, the last warriors who had more than a few drops of God's blood remaining in their veins.
Weak and selfish, your heroes will exist as shadows of their former selves, serving me forever!
The gods had failed, and so had the heroes. But just when all hope seemed lost,
So yeah, A lot of fighting and losing. And now you are our only remaining hope to restore these lands to their former glory and save the world from chaos. All we have, Phoenix, is you. No pressure.
I kind of lost track of who's who. Is that one with the spiky hair you or Typhon?
Forget it. The vanquished gods need to be reunited with their severed essences to regain their power. Then, together, you must defeat Typhon.
This is honestly a lot. I wish my brother was here.
Look, kid, I'm not perfect. I'm the guy who escorted Pandora to Earth, for Jesus' sake. But maybe, just maybe, you're the right hero at the right time. Also, you're literally all we've got, seeing as how everyone else has been defeated. Good luck. I'll be right here, doing nothing. I mean, beginning preparations.
Thanks. I think.
Oh, there's that face again. Fine. Your best starting point is to reach the top of the other statues on the Golden Isle, so you can track the missing gods. Find them, and they should be able to help you locate their stolen essences. Although, they haven't been themselves, so I'm really not sure.
What's that mean?
Guess you'll find out.
Anyway, guys, thank you for checking out my videos. I appreciate the support. I saw you guys dropped off. I gotta drop off too. I gotta do stuff. And like always, be good. If you can't be good, be careful. And if you can't be careful, let's just hope you guys don't have to go into Tartarus. Trust me, not a fun place. Anyway, take care. I love you all, and have a great afternoon and or night. Love you all. Take care.
I thought the incentive was for me.
I'm the god of financial gain.
Of course he is.
Those prices. Wow.
I'm also the god of thieves. We all have our vices.
What's that underneath?
It's a chore chart. Someone has to get Ares to clean up after himself. Ever tried to get blood out of the sea of blood? Now that is a feat.
Anyway, take care, guys, and thank you for checking out my videos. You've been wonderful, and I gotta go. We'll be doing another video if you guys want to see more. Please, again, like, subscribe, comment down below. Take care.